All right, I guess we're live. I feel like I'm broadcasting. And we're live. And I'm talking to myself. That's awesome. But let's get into it. I just want to do a trial run. Something called me to go live. I'm such a private person that I would never go live. So let's see if we got anybody tuning in. This is going to be a general collective reading. It's going to be a short reading. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups cutting the deck. Okay, let's see. I'm going to learn how to post this too afterwards. Sorry if you hear any yelling or screaming in the back. It's just my parents. Okay. I'm debating which deck I want to start with. Let's see. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Okay, this is Life Design, where we take accountability, learn self-awareness through spiritual development and growth for our highest and greatest good as we call upon the white light of Federation to come down and protect us and shield us from all and any evil eye interferences and monitoring spirits. As I channel these messages for the highest and greatest good of the collective, I thank you by the power of three, by the powers that be, so mote it be. Ashe. Okay. Let's see, babes. Let's see what's going on. What's good with everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. We're going into the full moon of Pisces with the eclipse in Virgo. Okay, because I've been doing these readings and Virgo kept coming up, and I know they're opposite signs. So I'm like, what's going on with Virgo? So being diligent right now is significant. Clairvoyance, okay, eating for your gifts. That could be significant, eating for your gifts. If you know you're psychic, okay, you have clairvoyance, clairaudience. It's eating, say, fruits and vegetables that are purple in color, wearing purple, okay. Even with your purple crystals like amethyst would be ideal right now. Whatever you're being called to, your intuition is your sacral chakra. It's also your root chakra because you have to feel safe in order to trust your intuition. Then we have dress rehearsal, alternative course choices, something that you don't see coming or something that you do see coming, okay? Because this is truth revealed. Something is being mirrored back to you. You come off as like a wallflower, someone that is not seen in spirit, in the physical. Because not everybody could see you, right? Not everybody holds insights. Not everybody can fucking face themselves in the mirror, let alone see another person. So you're coming to a realization that you hold some sort of sacred knowledge, some sort of sacred wisdom. Lotuses could be significant. You have a lotus tattoo. I'm even getting in the lower back spine, or this is an awakening, like the spine to the crown chakra, third eye chakra, children confirmation. Yeah, the new moon. So we're in a full moon. So come the new moon, you're going to be going through some sort of void, or you are in some sort of void. Travel could be significant, but you're traveling timelines, I'm getting. It's going to be a shift in direction. Yeah, with the sun underneath. Leo energy. And this is tapping into your confidence. Funny, leave that Leo energy, right? Leo the lion, confidence, courage, the center of attention. You're going to be the center of attention in something or on something or something that you're doing because it's a rite of passage. Yeah, go for it. You're being guided to go for it, to trust the direction, to trust the timing. You or someone that you know is going to be celebrating something very soon. I'm feeling in the summer months, go for it, reach for your dreams. Something that you see, something that, interesting. I don't know if I could say that on here, to be honest. But something that I'm trying to choose my words carefully. But you see how the purple is coming out here? Look at that. So something could be purple. You could be wearing purple. You could have purple hair, even purple eyelashes. I'm getting. Wow, that's wild. That's cool. Do they even make purple eyelashes? That's awesome. I'm for sure that they do. I'm sure. Been out of touch in the fashion world for a minute. Yeah, so direction, timing, alternative course, choices, something that you don't see coming, but you're being guided once it comes in for you to go for it. And then I feel like your gifts are going to open up, your clairs are going to open up, clairsentient, clairaudience. The truth is because you're supposed to be some sort of guide or teacher. You are. This is what you're stepping into. This is what you don't see. You're being led. You're being led by spirit. A door of, oh my God, I feel overwhelmed. This is beautiful energy. Wow. I'm gonna start to cry. This is beautiful energy. You're being led by spirit. You're ascending. That's why it feels unfamiliar. That's why you feel out of touch, out of sync, because you're shedding. You're moving quicker than you're used to. Because snakes, okay, the year of the snake, which was last year, they they move slowly, but the fire horse, fire, it illuminates the path. It's wild. It's untamed. So you feel discombobulated right now. And especially now with the full moon and the Virgo eclipse, and those are opposite signs. So it's a colliding and clashing. Poseidon is significant with the ship clashing, the clash of the titans. That could be significant. You could have just watched that movie. You're transmuting into an inner self expansion, a new you. You could be a fire sign, heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. Excuse me. I have a sip of my tea. Summer, something about the summer months is significant. You could be born in the summer months. Again, Leo energy, Cancerian energy, even Gemini energy. Something's coming in. You could be a surfer. You could live in Australia or travel to Australia. It's time for you to change your environment. Something about your environment is critical, and I've been getting that in a lot of readings that I've been watching as well. There's a lot of shifts, a lot of movement happening. What's that old school song in the 90s? Poison, poison. Remember that song? Oh my God. I can't remember who sings that. I can't remember who sings that. I can't remember. Anyway, sun, bathroom, cleanse, clarifying, some sort of water ritual, water and fire. You could be a water or a fire sign. You could have sun, you could have fire in your sun sign, and then water in your moon sign. Because we have the new waxing moon, which represents your emotions, which represents Cancerian, Piscean energy, your intuition, your inner self, expanding consciousness with the sun sign underneath, and then the cleanse and clarify, which is bathroom. What do you do when you're in the bathroom? You clean yourself, you get ready, you prepare, you make yourself look better, you make yourself feel better, look pretty, feel good. You wash the dirt, you're washing away, you're transmuting anything that's and anyone that's no longer meant to stay in your life. And that's usually what happens. That's how you know you're on the right path when you start losing people, places, and situations. Things just don't feel the same anymore because they're not supposed to. You're not, we're not creatures that are meant to stay in one place, that are meant to stay stuck in the mundane, in the comfort zone. Some of us are. Some of us are fillers in this world. I don't know how far I could go on this platform, to be honest. What's good to my one viewer? I'm sorry, I can't see that for the life of me. So you're gonna have to chill. Then we have past life. Oh, what's up, babe? Thanks for being here. Past life, fire opal, sensuality, confidence. Um, what's it called? That inner critic. You're changing your inner critic. Something that you had to, it's a past life karmic cycle, the fear of being seen. It's like you're opening Pandora's box and you see how there's a crescent moon. So you're very intuitive. You could be a high priest or high priestess. You could read tarot as well, even if it's just like something as a hobby. But your gifts are under review, and it's a matter of, and that's what's coming in for you. This is a past life gift that's coming in for you. Hawthorne, that's bringing in balance, yeah, and then goddess insight, the rite of passage, the elemental kingdom. You could be connected with fairies. Wow, heavy fairy energy because we have fairy here, and then we have fairy with hawthorns. Hold on, chill. I want to get my book with hawthorns. One second. Let me just check something. Hawthorn is good to drink through a full moon. Let me get there. Okay, so hawthorn is a good oil for mental clarity. It's part of the rose and apple family. You could have a tattoo of a rose. I just saw that. Or your name could be Apple. Strange. Not strange that your name is Apple. Strange that I got that. Good for high cholesterol, for immune system. It's high in vitamin C. It also helps with high blood pressure and it relieves um, psoriasis and it's anti-inflammatory. No, that's mugwort. Yeah, which is right beside. Am I tripping? And then mugwort, look, right beside each other. Okay, so mugwort, drink on the new moon to gain spiritual possibilities of a more positive nature. On a full moon, which is tomorrow, to fulfill desires in love. Wash your crystals in it. It helps detox the liver as well, bringing into balance. So maybe you've been drinking, you've been partying too much, and drinking some sort of mugwort tea on a full moon will really help cleanse and detoxify your liver. I mean, the liver does that within itself, but it couldn't hurt. It assists in the process. Having mugwort by the bed helps remember with good, vivid dreams. And it also helps with insomnia. You could put it in a tea or in a tincture, a rite of passage. So, some sort of clarity that's coming into your life right now. I don't know how long my battery is going to last. This was on a impromptu. Spirit told me to go live. I was like, oh, I'm struggling because I'm such a private person. It's not that I can't go live or I'm afraid to go live. It's just, oof, sensuality, confidence. That's what I'm picking up on. That's the keynote. You have to be more confident. Like we live in a world that's always trying to tell you to be outside of yourself, to be something that they want you to be because they got to sell you something. They got to sell you an image. They got to sell you a way of life. Create more time for you to like pick up hobbies, for you to pick up something that you love to do. And that's how you're going to get into tune, into your authentic expression. That's how you're going to be able to listen more in the silence. Because that's when you connect with spirit. That's your sacral chakra. That's the divine feminine energy. Okay. It's orange, sacral chakra. That's your intuition. That's you picking up to God frequency. so to speak, the most high, the light frequency. And if you are gifted, if you are able to tap into and tune into your gifts, you got to use it for the greater good of the whole. So many people here is like, oh, I'm the dark feminine. Yeah, the dark feminine lives within me, but I tame her. I tame her. She comes out to play when I allow her to come out to play. She protects me as I need her to protect me, but she doesn't have dominance over me. I have dominance over her. E-Y-E. I have dominance over her, and I align with the Most High Divine because we are here to be of service, not a disservice, not to be here in our ego, not to fill our ego. This is the path. This is the rites of passage that you're going down. Teacher, guardian, bringing into balance. Something's coming into balance. You're not going to expect this because we have stairs and dress rehearsal, chills and confirmation. I'm like, my body's cold and I'm getting chills. I feel like I have hands on my shoulders right now. So you have a cross. I'm going to start to cry. You have a crossover loved one. And that's so easy to say because obviously everybody has someone that has passed away. But I feel it to say it. Their name could have been Summer, or they could have passed in the summer. That could be significant. And that's how you know who it is. Okay, let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot going. And that's all tarot does, right? It just helps assist us. It helps guide us into coming back into our center, coming back into our alignment, into our authentic expression. It's not here to have power over people. It's not here to be abused. And not to say that people don't abuse it, but that's their fucking problem. Yeah, passed over loved one. Okay? That's bringing you this insight. That's telling you to trust your intuition, the high council. Okay? The high council, because you're going through an awakening. There's something that you're working on. There's something that you're working on, but you need more information and it's going to grow. It's going to grow bigger than you expected to, but you have to step into the phases of that version of yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm getting alternative course balance. I'm literally in my pajamas right now, hair in a bun, drinking some tea, and I was going to get into some writing. Just relax, calm, breathe with me. Breathe in through your nose and count through three. Breathe in through your nose. Count 1, 2, 3 as you're inhaling through your nose. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Repeat that as many times as you need to. If you're getting anxious, if you feel confused, okay, just breathe. Breath is life. When you breathe, you're connecting with life. You're connecting with source. You're connecting with your vitality. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. The Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The love's out. Okay. Higher level of commitment. The Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. This is even like your soul, your soulmate, your soul group, your soul tribe, stepping into higher levels of contracts. But these are contracts that are going to be of service to you, not a disservice. Not where you're, it's not a karmic contract, the Four of Wands. It speaks to your creativity, your spark, that spark. Like I'm getting the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, a new beginning, self love, pouring into yourself as you align with the Four of Cups because you had to walk away. Or the Eight of Cups is not only walking away, but it's walking towards something. What are you walking towards? Who are you walking towards? And it's all a matter of frequency. It's who you're attracting, what you're attracting. The Five of Cups, leaving in the past the regrets, the sorrows, the shoulda, the woulda, the couldas. If I would have known. Maybe you feel like something was a missed opportunity because the Five of Cups is like holding on to that Three of Cups in despair, in regret, but not knowing the Two of Cups is behind you. Justice, yeah. The Devil. And the Strength card, okay. With the Ace of Wands, okay. Picking up on the Ace of Wands, it's that new beginning, that creative spark, connecting with spirit, because it's that sacral, that root chakra, excuse me. Divine justice coming in over some sort of bind. Someone thought that they were stronger than you. I love it when people get so fucking courageous, especially in my energy, especially like for the people that I hold near and dear to my heart, for my tribe. Because you don't need to be loud to show that you're confident. Okay, you don't need to um, have like this cocky, fake disguise going on for you. Where's God in all of the world? It's in the silence. It's in the quiet spaces. When you listen, when you're creating. It's the aftermath. God is the aftermath of your choices, as the devil is the illusion of free will. Damn, that's good. I should write that down. That's a good tweet, X, twit, divine justice, new contracts coming in. You had the strength to defeat the devil. You had the strength to defeat the devil. That's why you're on this live. That's why you're on this live. That's why they told me to go live. You needed to know that. You had the strength to defeat the devil. And the devil isn't always outside of you. It's not someone coming to attack you with fucking horns. I mean, it can be. I've seen that shit. But it's your demons. Eight of Swords. It's the inner critic, the imposter syndrome. Learning to nourish yourself, self love, the Six of Swords, moving on, the Four of Pentacles, learning to rest, the Seven of Wands, and learning to rest and stand your ground. That's what you needed to learn. That's how you defeated your own shadow work. The devil's like shadow work as well. You had the strength and the courage to show up, to walk away from anything that wasn't fulfilling you, that wasn't pouring into your cup. What else do we have, Spirit? Page of Swords. Spirit is with you, is watching over you. This is even someone watching. I know it's a spine card, but sometimes, most of the time, I read it as spirit because swords is air energy, and air is spirit. Breath, air is life, is spirit. Spirit is watching you, communicating with you, because you get stuck in your mind, whether you're worthy of this love, whether you're worthy of the life that you desire, and you are, because you're born, you're here. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment with the Ace of Wands again, and the Strength card. So there's this new beginning, this creative spark, creative genius I'm getting. Whatever you're creating, you're tapping into is creative spark, it's creative genius. You're a creative genius. You're really good at what you do. You just don't give yourself enough credit. Three of Swords, because you're scared of being disappointed. You're scared of the failure. You're scared of the heartbreak that comes with putting yourself out there, with showing up as your authentic self. What are my parents going to say? What are my friends going to say? Who the fuck cares? They're not living in your shoes. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but that's how you have to hear it sometimes. You can't sugarcoat everything. Not in today's day and age. You gotta get clear. You gotta get honest with yourself because the truth is self-love. What's love without truth? It's just a facade. But this is even like this could even be past energy. The Four of Wands, something that you thought with the Five of Cups, and now you're scared. You're in your minds about connections, receptivity, the Ten of Pentacles, because abundance is coming in for you. The Lovers, yeah, exactly. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles. This just confirms everything I just said because your divine birthright is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, to be with someone that wants a new beginning, that is going to have that's going to show equal reciprocity, and they're going to have the means, not only tangible, material means, they're going to have the time, because Pentacles is time. It takes time to build the Pentacle. And then the Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. This is someone that's going to build with you. It's a new beginning in love, a new a new cycle. Don't be scared of being loved properly and holding your bounds, your boundaries. The King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. So this is someone who feels just as you feel in love. Okay? They've been defeated in love. They've gone through the Three of Swords. They've gone through the higher level of commitment. It could even be like a divorce. It didn't work out with a long-term partner, someone that you really wanted. Shit happens. It's character building. That's how you move on, babe. And believe you me, okay? I had like my ex ended up with my ex that ended up with an ex. Like it was days of our lives. It was drama. That's why I'm such a private person. Because I've been there, I've done that. I don't judge anybody. I understand. I might make fun of you because I understand. I understand and I laugh at pain now because I'm at that point in my life. But what a beautiful place to be to laugh at your pain because it doesn't hold you, it molds you. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles with the Empress, communication coming in. Someone wants to make an offer, a page, but this is even you learning how to communicate what you want. How are you going to get what you want if you can't ask for it? If you don't know how to be clear? The Ten of Wands. If you only feel burdened, something's coming to shift everything for you. You may feel burdened right now. You may feel like you're carrying, you could be a single mom. I'm getting that. You could feel like you're carrying more burdens, people pleasing, always saying yes, but saying no to yourself. But something's coming in with the Tower of Scorpio energy because it's destruction. That Pluto energy, the occult knowledge, diving deeper, an awakening. It's a hidden surprise, a hidden gift. The Page of Wands with the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This has something to do with your creativity, something that's coming back around, something that you could have started and then stopped. Yeah, I'm picking up on both. On a passion project or something that you're working on, and then you being able to, oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. This is you working on something and being recognized for your work. And you had to go through certain things in life because I had to mold you, babe. We all been there. But you can't be scared of being loved, being cherished and supported. Meanwhile, that's what you're really yearning for because you're showing up as the King of Pentacles, but you're holding on to some sort of regret with the Five of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. We have 5-5 here. So there's a lot of transformation. You can't be scared to be disappointed because then you're never going to try anything. You're never gonna try anything. And even feeling like you feel like you had some sort of higher level of opportunity in your hands, but it slipped out of your hands, and that was the disappointment. The Ten of Cups, something to do with your family, a family. This could have been, again, like how I said before, a divorce or a parting of ways, a higher level of commitment, judgment. Yeah, but it was the right judgment call. Slow and steady wins the race. Like I was saying, the Pentacles takes time to build. So you walked away, you made the right decision. You can't feel regret for the decisions that you made when you were the person that made them. Like you were in that version of yourself. And you can't get mad. When you know better, you do better. And you wouldn't be the person you are today if you would have stayed somewhere where you weren't being valued, where you weren't being appreciated, seen, or supported. Now, flip the script. What I'm getting with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands is a higher level. It's like a new beginning, a brand new beginning in family, of soul tribe, calling in your soul tribe, people that feel like family. You know, man, and that was the hardest lesson. That the devil uses those closest to you, and God brings you strangers. That was the hardest fucking lesson I had to go through in my life. Five of Cups. Oh, I swear, by the way. So, if that bothers you. Five of Cups. What else? Nine of Cups. Turning your pain into passion, your pain into purpose. You've overcome. We have the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Like, come on. You made the right decision. It's like, what's that saying? It had to break your heart to straighten your vision. That's exactly what happened. So you could learn who you are. Three of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, so something that you were working on in the past, maybe that you put to rest, or you just, you get busy in life and you just don't have time for certain passion projects or hobbies. Say you're a painter and you love painting and you're really good at fucking painting, but you just didn't have time, or you just weren't in the right space. But that's where you're wrong. When you're in a space of heartbreak and pain, that's when you have to sit with it and transmute it and pour it into some sort of hobby, because that allows you to heal. And I feel like that's what you did, or that's what you're going to be doing, or that's what you're doing, past, present, or future. Knight of Wands with the Three of Swords, Sagittarian energy, overcoming. This is new philosophies you learned. Sagittarians are the philosophizers. Okay, I said that wrong on purpose, by the way. We like to discover new ways of life, travel. People could say you're very wise for your age, or there's something about you. You love to read, I'm getting. Two of Pentacles, making a decision on a beginning with the Two of Cups. So this could be someone coming in. This could even, again, be soul tribe. It could be family coming in. So you're going to have to travel, or you feel like if you move, maybe you're scared. Yeah, the Three of Swords with the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're scared. Don't be scared of starting over in a new place. Man, especially if you're a Sagittarian. We love traveling. We love discovering new ideas, bringing thought into form. That's what we thrive on. Philosophy. creating our own. And that heartache, that pain, just allows you to tap in. That's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing Gemini energy. Ten of Pentacles. Just, bro. Okay, girl. You have, and I say bro, I say guys all the time. It's just how I speak. Okay, it's just a general term. So let's not get offended by titles. I go by goddess, by the way. Like, um, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So this was your old timeline. The cards that I first initially dished out was your old timeline. This is you stepping into your new timeline because you walked away from something that you thought was the best that you were ever going to get. And then Spirit started laughing. And you did the work. You did the inner work. The Nine of Cups is even someone who's very visible that's watching you. Because you see how he's like kind of sitting in his throne there? It's kind of giving off like emperor vibes. So the Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love, is going to be very fulfilling, abundance, legacy. This is material wealth, as above, so below. The Ten of Cups, which is right beside it, is you tapping into the spirit, as above, so below. So that's why we have 10, 10, 10 here, with the Ten of Wands here, with the Tower moment. So something's coming in to change the course, to change the direction. And when I was doing the oracle cards, you had the divine timing and alternative course. You don't see this coming because you're not meant to see this coming. You're not meant to see this coming. Get out of your head. The Eight of Swords. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. 6, 6. Wow. Something coming into balance. And we had Hawthorne and the rite of passage with mugwort. Something's coming into balance. This is a past life. And then we even had the past life gifts in the oracle cards. The Four of Pentacles. This has something to do with your foundation, your stability, the way you're building a new foundation, but you're not building from scratch. Eight of Swords. What do we have for the Eight of Swords? The Four of Swords. Putting your mind at ease, putting your mind at rest. Man, I know when those wheels start turning, how you could get lost in the sauce. Ground yourself. Take yourself out of the environment that you're in. Even if you got to remove yourself, go outside, go for a walk, clear your mind, start journaling, start creating, do something, shift that energy. That's all it is. Start dancing. Be silly. Don't be afraid to look stupid. Temperance energy, balance, alchemize. Yeah, exactly what I was just speaking of. Shift that energy. Balance, Sagittarian energy, the Seven of Cups, because you have choices. The illusion is that you don't have choices. The Three of Wands, you're manifesting. The Ten of Swords, so we have all the tens. This is an ending of a cycle, painful cycle. You fear of being betrayed. You fear of getting your heart broken, but that's not the case at all, especially with this person that's coming in. I feel like this is a person, and with this person, it's going to bring in your soul tribe. And this is what I read. I read for the twin flames that are here to come into union, who have done the work in past lives, who have gone through the karmic cycles of always facing themselves. Because then we got that mirror card, right? And that's that truth being revealed. Because you've gone through it so many lifetimes with your twin flame. And now in this lifetime, you come to unite. Because why? Because love is the highest frequency. And you're here to show and set and be an example of love. People are going to look at you and be like, I want what they have. but it took lifetimes to fucking get there. That's what they don't understand. That's what they don't see. The King of Pentacles, someone who's very nurturing, very giving, someone who's very connected with Earth. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with the Five of Pentacles. You could feel like you're not enough, imposter syndrome. You could feel like you're lacking, like you're not going to be good enough for this love, but you are. You're worthy. It's your divine birthright. An earth, you could be an earth angel, an alchemist, or this person is King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, making the effort. The way this person is going to show up for you is is the way you've been showing up for yourself. The Three of Cups. I always call this like the Witches of Eastwick card. Okay, I don't know why. It's a vibe. With the Two of Swords and the Sun, a partnership that you've been blocked off or that's been blocked off from you until now. The Sun card, Leo energy. Because the magnitude, like I said, the magnitude of this union is going to shift the frequency. Like, how do you feel when you're in love? Like, okay, I'm going to take a line from Tony Robbins. When you're in love, you feel like everything is great. You know, you meet somebody, they make you feel the feels. You're always feeling good. You're feeling your best. You're doing your best. You're dressing your best. Nothing could go wrong when you're in love. So when you come into union with this person, nothing's going to go wrong because it's divinely protected. The sun is also divine masculine energy. Eight of Cups. What do you have for the Eight of Cups? The Four of Pentacles. Walking away from foundations that weren't serving you, that were unstable in the past. But now you're bringing in some sort of stability. You're walking towards, like I said, the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Ten of Cups. So this is divine timing. The King of Wands, someone who's very charming, very charismatic. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. The Hangman, here to change your perspective. And then the Moon, we had the Sun and the Moon. This King of Wands is here to change your perspective. They could be a fire or earth sign. They're here to change your perspective. The Sun and the Moon, this is your intuition. Trust your intuition. Because we even got the Sun and the Moon, the new moon, and then the Sun card. This is divine masculine and divine feminine energy coming together. This is a twin flame union, and not like the karmic lessons that you go through with every lifetime. This is the lifetime where you merge as one and to serve humanity in love, because love is the highest vibration. This is something that you don't see. And I kept saying this in the beginning of the reading with your clairvoyancy. You could be a high priestess, you could have intuition, you don't see this coming, chills and confirmation. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. This is your higher, wow, this is a very prophetic love that's coming in because you're here to serve higher ground. The Six of Wands, as I say that, you're here to serve higher ground. Victory, the wreath, holly represents Christ consciousness. It's protector energy. You put hollies on your door because it used to protect you from the evil spirits. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles with the Empress. Didn't we just, we had that. We had that at the bottom of the cards. You saw how many times I shuffled. And this came out at the bottom again. Some sort of communication. This could be a small offer. Someone wants to come and give you a token of their love, token of their appreciation. The Magician, they're manifesting this with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is a soulmate. The Five of Swords. No more self-sabotage. No more Eight of Swords. No more being stuck in their head. They're making a decision. They're coming in. The Ten of Wands with the Tower. The Six of Pentacles. This is my equal give and take card. Equal reciprocity coming in. Charity. You're going to be so, wow. This is beautiful. This is a love. This is a reading everybody wants to hear. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All the tens came out. So it's an ending of a cycle. It's the ending of the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. But the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is the spiritual and the material. It's charity. You're going to be doing great things in this world when you come together. You could even be starting charities together. Humanitarianism. The Seven of Cups. The illusion that your manifestations aren't coming true is what's keeping you in this Ten of Swords. You feel like the what ifs. That's what's keeping you stuck. The center of the reading, the Eight of Swords. Putting to rest your thoughts. The King of Cups, trusting your intuition. My battery is low, so I'm going to end it there. Trust your intuition. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. The only king that didn't make an appearance. What I mean is the King of Swords, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So that's the communication, seeing things clearly. It's like making the move. But this person knows that you're the one, and they went through a really hard karmic lesson. The Ten of Swords. That's why the Three of Swords is there. It's the anticipation, the what ifs. Yeah, but I feel that. Yeah, but they're gonna overcome it. They think that they have um, more more options, and they probably do, but no one compares to you because you're the Three of Wands. You're what they've been wanting and been looking for, what they've been trying to manifest, and they know it in their heart with the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Much love.